Hey everybody, Marcus Crawford here with the Idaho Quadcopter channel. Hey, I am at Hyack on top of Snoqualmie Pass, and I have the DJI Mavic 3, and so there's some ski resorts and some cool things here to look at. So I thought we would take the Mavic 3 up and just have a look around. I mean, I'm looking at snow melting all around me and so forth. I've got the GoPro set up on the in the engine compartment of my Corvette, so using the little Volta tripod, which works pretty darn good. So anyway, I'm finding out that the Corvette works pretty good as a drone platform. So let's get the Mavic 3 up in the air, and I think you're going to find this kind of interesting. There's a freeway here that we're going to have to cross. Well, we may not, maybe not. But we'll be able to take a look at some of the ski areas here and the mountains here that are just really breathtaking. So let's quit messing around. Let's get this bird in the air. Hey, okay guys, I got a little confession to make. I flew a full flight and forgot to start recording, so I did that already. We're gonna look at the safety menu again, and we're looking really good. I got the return to home set really high because we're in the mountains here, and it would only go that high if it had to get over something. Battery's normal, IMU is normal, compass is normal. Yeah, battery's 4.34 all the way across. So yeah, we are switched it into normal mode, 99% battery. So as soon as we take off, we should get some obstacle avoidance. And I got a couple cars going by. I'm going to let them go by before we take off here, and then we'll launch this puppy. Let's go ahead, and I know where I want to fly now because I've already kind of flown the route. So let's go ahead and do a takeoff. Excuse me, I hit the return to home button. I meant to do it on the app here. So there's the app. Take off, and boom. Drone's up in the air, and I'm going to pick it up here a little bit, let it get a good look at its landing zone. I don't know, we're about 6 meters high. I think they want you to be about 7 meters high. The last landing I did not get a precision landing, so it's kind of interesting. I feel, like I said, I feel kind of dumb. I flew a whole flight, and as soon as I landed, I said, well, shoot, I didn't record anything, so that's a little frustrating. But anyway, you can see where I'm standing here, and the Corvette, as it turns out, and there's a lady here honking her horn, the Corvette, as it turns out, is a pretty good platform for drone flying. So anyway, I'm kind of waiting for this car to pull out, because that's the direction that I'm going to do my droney. So we'll see. Maybe we'll just move higher in the air. Let's drop that gimbal down. Maybe they're going, maybe they aren't. We'll see what happens here. I'm thinking any second here. Well, I'm not going to worry about it. I am going to bring this drone around and take a look at us, and we're going to shoot right between them and the other car that's right next to me here. Again, I'm dropping that gimbal down. We got trees behind us, so we're going to have to go really high here quickly. So reverse and up now. And as you can see, I'm pulling straight up on that stick as we go back, because I wanted to get up over all these trees. And that tree was not as close as it looked there, but you can see where I'm at here. And you can see that car. I was kind of waiting for them to move, and they never did. So we kind of got between them. Yeah, so now they're going. That makes sense, doesn't it? So let me pick that camera up so you can have a look here. So we're at Hyack, the Hyack exit on Snoqualmie Pass, and you can see the ski resort off in the distance there. And I'm just going to give you a little yaw around here so you can kind of take a look. That's Interstate 90, and the direction that we're pointing the camera now is east, and Interstate 90 goes east to west. We're literally about 60 miles from Seattle. And we'll check out that lake here in a few minutes. I'm going to kind of try and recreate the flight that I just did. So yeah, let's see here. This little, I was kind of wondering, this road right here, we're going to do something different than I did last time. And so happy that I'm recording this time too. I kind of want to see where this road went. I always wondered if it maybe it went to another snow park or something. Maybe not. I saw some cars coming out of there, and so I'm not going to go over the much closer to the freeway there, but yeah, let's see where this guy goes. Well, we'll do this a little different. I'm going to do a different route than I did last time. We'll take this opportunity to go across and take a look at this lake. And I should know the name of the lake, but I don't. And I'm sure there's going to be folks in the comment section that'll be able to tell me. And maybe I'll look it up and put it in the description, and maybe the names of some of these peaks as well. Yeah, so this is all spring runoff here that's feeding into this. And we'll let's just kind of back around here and take a look at the lake. And I'll throw it in sport mode to kind of, we'll go perpendicular across the interstate there to get across, and I will throw it in sport mode. And so we are full stick forward right now, moving perpendicular, and we're across. So let's get out to this island out here. This looks pretty cool. I did an orbit around this earlier, and we're going to do it again. You know, this is a freshwater mountain lake, all spring runoff coming into this. Pretty cool. Kind of a neat looking island here. Nice place to build a house, huh? Or not really. You'd have all that freeway noise and you're still isolated. So yeah, probably not. I'll tell you, I have said it before and I'll say it again, the reason you have a powerful drone like this Mavic 3 is to do things like this. You can get out and see stuff like this and get out there very quickly. So I'm in normal mode. I'm going to do spotlight mode, and I am going to, we are going to simultaneously move closer and orbit around the lake. And spotlight makes it so easy. I'm just doing this on the right stick. I'm holding the right stick to the right and up, and that brings us in closer and spins the drone to the right. So now I'm kind of dropping it down, and we're going to get a little more distant, a little further away as we spin around. Spotlight mode makes guys like me even look like we're reasonable pilots. So then I'm pure right now, so this is just an orbit. And looks like fairly shallow water there, doesn't it? Although it's hard to tell because it's probably so clear. Let's get out of spotlight mode, and I'm going to go over the top of it and drop the gimbal down as we go. And let's see what we can see on that little island. See if we can see what it looks like down there. Well, we know those trees get plenty of water, don't we? Yeah, no room for a cabin, maybe a tent, right? That's about it. And I just realized I was standing with my controller parked away from where the drone is at. So let's come back this way, and let's go over the top here, and we can look at some of the ski resorts and some of the ski runs here. So I'm assuming that this particular ski resort is called Hyack. I know there's several up here on Snoqualmie Pass. Boy, this is beautiful, isn't it? And let's kind of move around here. And I wonder what these are. If I'm a betting man, those square ponds, I'll bet you that's a water treatment facility. That would be my guess. Yeah, who knows? Who knows? I'm guessing water treatment. But here is the resort itself. We can move kind of closer to the side of the mountain here and in. And see, there's a parking lot there I probably could have parked at, but I'm in a pretty nice spot here. And we'll drop the gimbal down as we get closer. Let you get a look at the lift there. Yeah, there we go. Lift going up the hill. So they must ski down the one side, and then this lift goes up another part of it here. We'll kind of, yeah, there's the lift going up the hill. Let's see if we can point the camera up so you can see, and it'll get to the top there. Not enough snow there to ski on right now, I'm sure, and pretty icy at that, I'm quite sure. So let's move around the other way again, back towards us. Again, the cool thing about this particular drone is the fact that you have that obstacle avoidance that gives you confidence in situations like this, that you can move around and know that you're not going to run into something. So let's come back this way. Boy, that's, is that all? Yeah, that's all just a big parking lot down there, isn't it? Yeah, that's what it looks like to me. Probably full of skiers in the middle of winter. And you can see the interchange there. That's where we're at. That's where I'm standing on the other side of the freeway there. So we can go up this way. I'm taking a little different route than I did on my first flight. And you can kind of see the pass here. That's Snoqualmie Pass. Isn't that beautiful? Holy cow. And what the other, excuse me, I moved the gimbal the wrong way. I wanted to show you the other ski runs up there, and I don't know, I'm not exactly sure which resort that is, and I'm sure I can maybe look it up when I'm done and put that in the description as well, and I'm sure people in the comments will be able to tell us. And sorry for this quick yaw. I'm moving it around kind of fast, but I wanted you to take a look at that. So let's throw it in sport mode again, and we are going to get moving across the freeway here. We just go perpendicular, so we're just getting across it. And then let's take a look down here. Yeah, this is another stream. So you can see where I'm at. See my Corvette down there? And there's water running right next to me, but I wonder what this stream is. Or could that be man-made just to manage flooding? It's very possible. To keep flooding from going across the highway. Let's pick that gimbal back up. Grab a little altitude. Bring it up about 100 meters high here. Yeah, a little more than 101. I wanted to show you, well, let's pick the gimbal up real quick so you can see the peaks. And I wanted you to be able to look down this, I guess you'd call it a divide, I don't know, between the mountains. a valley, whatever you want to call it. Isn't that something? And again, I'm going to say that this is why you buy a drone like the Mavic 3, so that you can get these kind of shots and have the kind of powerful drone that you know is going to get where you need it to go and get you back, and you can cover some territory with it too. I talk about this a lot. One of the things I really enjoy about this hobby is flying drone, is exploring. I got distracted there. There was a car going by. So no doubt somebody's going to know what that peak is off in the distance. I'm centered up on it right now. In fact, let's see if we can zoom in on it here. I think we can go 2x zoom in 4K 60. That's pretty cool. That's one we'll have to look up too. And I'm sure, again, somebody in the comment section will know what that is. So anyway, I'm going to go into normal mode and bring this guy around. And slowly bring it back around here. And what you're seeing there, those are avalanche chutes. So I'm sure there's a lot of snow comes down those chutes. That's the steep and deep for sure. So yeah, let's just bring it on around here. Had a little bit of breakup on FPV there, so I'm going to bring it back to us. We've probably got terrain blocking us to a degree. So let's bring it back towards us. We're at 50% battery. We still got plenty of battery power. Drop it down, brighten up the screen there a little bit so you can see what's going on. They call me Dr. Auto, the way I shoot in full automatic. And what I'll say is I figure the drone knows way better than I do where the settings should be. And I know, for one thing, the colors off of this Hasselblad color technology is just phenomenal on this guy. And I had just a little, weak signal. Yeah, it threw itself into return to home here. So, okay, we're going to cancel that. We got it here. We just lost it there for just a second. I mean, I'm facing the drone too, so. I want to show you guys this little bit of territory down here, so that's why I'm dropping the camera down. I just want you to see this. I just think this looks really cool. And this is all drainage, coming off the mountains, draining into that lake. Snow is melting. I mean, it's warm out here right now. I'm wearing my jacket mostly to have a place to clip my microphone. But the sun is shining, and I could literally be in shirt sleeves. So we'll get it out here a ways, and then we'll do a return to home, and we'll see if this guy, if we can get a precision landing. My first flight, I didn't. It landed, I don't know, probably 10 feet off the pad or so. And I've got a fairly small landing pad, but I find this Mavic 3 to be hit and miss on that precision landing. I wouldn't count on it, I guess is what I'm telling you. The problem, and of course the thing is, when you're landing the drone, you ought to be paying attention anyway, right? So the only time I would say that would be important is, there are times, maybe if you were distracted by something else, you would want the drone to definitely land where it took off from. So, okay, one last look at the mountains here, and we are going to do a return to home on the controller. I'm pushing the button right now, and look at that, it just turned around and is heading right back to us. at, yeah, see, it's going up higher. Oh, that's because I had it, that's right, I had it set higher, so it thinks. Anyway, I'm gonna stop that. And I'm gonna drop it back down. And we are going to go into that return to home. I forgot that I had set that up higher so that I could make sure that if we got behind a mountain or something, it would get over the top. But anyway, I dropped it back down here. Let's hit return to home. So I put it at 115. So let's see where it decides it needs to be. And I think it's fine. I don't think I can yaw the drone as it's an RTH. No, I can't. You can with the Mini, but you can't with this guy. You can control the gimbal, but other than that, the drone is doing its own thing. 35% battery. We are landing with plenty of battery left here. Lots of traffic on that freeway there, isn't there? And let's get you one last look at the mountains here before we come down. And let's see, it should be descending here. It is. It's descending. And as we get closer, I like the way it, you know, it kind of lands like an airplane. So I'll be ready to cancel if I need to. But let's see if it can find that pad. Where it's at right now is not a bad spot. So we'll see if it finds the pad. It should be picking up the camera here. There, yeah, it picked up the camera. And yeah, we're just a few feet off the pad. It's sure blowing up some dust, I'll tell you. And we're off. Okay, stop recording. It was probably a good, I don't know, 2 feet off the pad there. Okay, let me get it all shut down and we'll do a quick conclusion. Hey, okay, the DJI Mavic 3, we took a look around here on Snoqualmie Pass at the Hyack exit. Got to look at the lake and just the surrounding mountains, and I thought it was pretty spectacular. I thought the Mavic 3 operated like a champ. It's just the perfect kind of drone for this kind of stuff. Gives you the power to get out and look at things. The mountain vistas here are just stunning, and it was a good time of year to do it. Springtime, I could get up here in the Corvette, but yet there's still snow and so forth to look at. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun flying it. So I guess that's about it. This is Marcus Crawford with the Idaho Quadcopter channel out. And if you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing to my channel. Most of all, I absolutely appreciate you taking the time to look at this video. And of course, we'll see you on the next one. Bye now.